Hey guys, Dr. Shook here, and it is another sauna session. So today what I want to talk to you guys about is something that you may have heard quite a bit about, and I want to give you some clarification on it. And this is the connection between Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is an autoimmune thyroid condition where the immune system attacks the thyroid, and between gluten. Okay, so what's the connection between the gluten connection? Well, basically, there are a lot of studies and research that show us that there's a connection. So in groups of people that have like celiac disease, for example, which is a full-blown autoimmune condition, they have a higher incidence rate of Hashimoto's. And then there are lots of other studies that show us that there's a connection. And what we believe is, and what we know through research, immunological testing, is that the TPO, which is thyroid peroxidase, it's one of the enzymes inside the cell of the thyroid. It's the most common target for Hashimoto's. That TPO has a similar protein structure to gluten. So if your immune system starts reacting to gluten and attacking it, then it could attack your thyroid TPO, the enzyme in the cells, as a case of mistaken identity, causing you to become autoimmune. So gluten is usually a good first step to try and just eliminate a food from your diet and see if there's a connection between gluten and your symptoms and autoimmunity. That's usually not enough, though. Some people do well with that, but usually the second thing that you're going to have to eliminate is dairy. And dairy, whether it's cow's milk, goat's milk, sheep, whatever, you have to eliminate it because the proteins in the dairy also have similar protein structures to the thyroid tissue. So anything that's going to trigger this immune response against your own body, what we try to do is remove it from the diet or from the environment, at least for a short period of time, and I say short period, I mean a few months, and work on improving immune system function, immune system regulation, healing the barrier systems of the body, like the leaky gut or the intestinal wall. That's one of your barriers. Improving the blood-brain barrier, improving the lung barrier. All of the barrier systems of the body, we work on trying to improve those. And so by calming down the immune system, we can have system-wide effects to improve overall health, and that's really our primary goal, is to improve immune system health and try to dampen, and if we're lucky enough, put Hashimoto's and autoimmunity into remission. So I wanted to share with you guys those connections and why gluten and dairy and some of these food proteins can be so detrimental and cause problems for Hashimoto's. And you may be thinking, well, there's nothing else left. Like what else do I eat? Well, there are quite a few other foods to eat. There are a lot of different diets out there that can be reasonable. The main thing is to follow a diet that is closely enough related, or that eliminates most of the common inflammatory proteins or foods that we eat. And those foods are usually gluten, dairy, soy, and eggs. And as far as the standard American diet goes, okay? So what we did is my team and I, over several years, we put together a dietary and lifestyle program called the 6-Week Hashimoto's Transformation Program. And that program is designed to help you understand planning and organization so that you can incorporate dietary and lifestyle changes into your diet. And then the 4 weeks, the first 2 weeks are planning and organization, and then the next 4 weeks are all dietary and lifestyle implementation. So we did that because we've worked with a lot of people, and over time we just found that it would be much more efficient to try and teach people this in a way that's very structured in a program, other than just talking to them for 2 hours solid, which is not very efficient, and no one can remember it, and it raises more questions. So what we did is we put it into a program, and we've made that available. And if you're interested in that, you can go click on some of the links here in the description, and you can go to thyroidprogram.com, and you can enter to win the program. For one thing, we give it away once per month to someone, and then you can also purchase it if you'd like to there. So just know that that's a great place to start. We tried to do everything we could to simplify it as much as we could and make it so it's not difficult to implement, or it's at least as simple as possible. And then we have a Facebook support group just for that. And it's a great place to start. It's a little bit easier for people than trying to pull out a book and read through a book and figure it out and not really have any place to go. So we have a support group, plus a very, very guided program for you. So you can go there and check it out. But I hope this helps you better understand how gluten and Hashimoto's are all connected. And the other thing is, guys, remember, if you get value from this, and if this is helping you, then please help us help other people and share this video with others. Because what I always do is I come back to these videos and I look to see if we have a lot of shares, then I know that you guys are very interested in this topic. And we know that because, you know, a lot of us, and I do it too, right? I'll like videos or posts or things that I think are interesting, but I only share the things that are really, you know, that I really like and that I really find value in. And it's okay if you don't share it. It's all right. But I wanted to tell you that's what I look for, to see what you guys want, because it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to go through all the comments, because we have some videos. One of our videos, we have 5,000 comments. And there's something like 30,000 shares. So I want to be. It's easier for me just to look at the number of shares relative to the other videos and know, hey, they want to hear more about diet and lifestyle. So anyway, guys, if you found this value in this, please share it with other people. Hope this helps you. I really appreciate you so much. I hope this helps you to become your own advocate, to be better educated, to be better partners with your healthcare providers, and ultimately to take your health back and do it, you know, on your terms. So appreciate you guys so much. If there's anything we can do for you, please let us know.
Hey guys, Dr. Shook, thank you for viewing our videos. I hope they help you out. If you want to, just subscribe to our channel somewhere here. You can watch a video that YouTube's actually selected for you, so hopefully it'll help you out. If you need any other information or resources, just look in the description. We've got links to our website, to our 9 lab test guidebook, and everything else that we do. I really appreciate you, and I hope you guys have a great